Hi everyone, welcome back to more Ground of Aces. Yes, it is the official early access release today, July the 10th. So I'm recording this for tomorrow, or you'll be seeing this on the 11th. Hey there and welcome. Ground of Aces is still in development, built by a small but passionate team. Many features are planned and we will keep making improvements. You can help shape the game with your feedback. You can report issues via the in-game feedback tool and join us on Discord to discuss your input. Most of the translations are generously done by the community, so they may not be spot on, an occasional error. Thanks for your understanding and contributions. Missing translations will be default follow-up in English. Thanks for your support as we continue building Ground of Aces. Wonderful. So let's have a look at the roadmap, because this is interesting, because we saw this when the demo was released, but now they've got the early access release, which is today. And this is what's on the roadmap. So character and job outfits, done. In-game video tutorials, done. Props and influence tasks, done. Event modding, airplane landing gear animations, autosave, hire and fire people, quest system, destructive game demo limit, and death and burial. Oh no, hopefully we don't get to see much of that. 10 plus RAF planes. But there's a whole host of other features that they're looking to bring to the game, like bikes on airfields, planes crashing on the map, night shifts for people, towers and tower jobs, character skills, prisoners and cells. If you down an enemy bomber, maybe you get their crew and you put them in the cell. I'm looking for being able to rename the dog. Still not. Better base dog and other pets. It's on there. It's on there. Fantastic. Happy. 3D map and 3D assets. Interesting. Fire and firefighting. Plane skills. Plane painting, which would be quite good. Wildlife and hunting. Look, so loads. You can pause the video there and have a look at that. There's loads of stuff coming to the game. But so in the demo, we did RAF Lichfield. We know we got attacked after 30 days. And all the progress we lost. We also have this Perranporth here in Wales. Now this is completely blank slate, pretty much. If you start with Lichfield, you get the bare basics, like you get a toilet block, and you get some of the destroyed base and tent, etc. So you actually have a little bit of a head start when it comes to RAF Lichfield. So we'll go back to RAF Lichfield to complete the job, because we go quite fond of Lichfield, and it'd be nice to actually see it fully grow. So let's go back to RAF Lichfield. Here we are, RAF Lichfields. Brings back warm memories of happy times when we built this base up. Sadly, Jerry came. Got some Heinkel 111s there by the shadows. Some Stukas taking out that beautiful little pre-war Gloucester Gladiator, and Lichfield was in a bad state. A few days later, don't panic. The military know what they're going to do. They've sent us. Welcome, Commander. You have been allocated a plot of land to build a new RAF airfield, or repair the old one, basically. We supplied you with a ground crew and a shipment of starter resources to get you going. Establish your airbase capabilities, and we'll continue to supply you with weekly resource shipments. War supplies are currently high demand. Make sure you gather and use natural resources in your vicinity efficiently to get started. Build up workbenches to refine natural resources to useful materials. It's up to you to be as efficient as possible in these direst times. Critical for airbase capabilities are three things: a runway, parking spots, and sleeping quarters for the pilots. As base commander, the morale of your people is critical for your success. Manage their confidence, energy, mood by building up a steady cooked food supply, good sleeping quarters, and meaningful downtime activities for breaks. Should base morale reach a critical level, you will be stripped of all responsibilities. Once you've established your airbase capabilities, you will receive regular flight missions and weekly orders to do your part in winning the war. Remember, being successful in missions will be key to building up morale on your base. Good luck, Commander. Make the RAF proud. So welcome back to RAF Lichfield. Oh, it's good to be back. Where should we start as our supplies and ground crews rock in? Now you can see they're all wearing different clothes because they've got different roles within the in the group, which is quite good. Let's go to crew. Oh, there's normally a picture here. For some reason that hasn't loaded. Ground crew will take care of tasks on your base. Priorities will be assigned to each task from 1, which is high priority, to low, which is 3. So let's have a look. Thank you, buddy. So Bogdan Gibbs. Oh, Bogdan's back. Oh, brilliant. We had Bogdan in the last one, didn't we? He's a field mechanic, so his priorities are airplane mechanics and crafting and repairs. And he's got harvest and medicine as secondary, and third priority he's got cooking and building, which is good. So we've got Bogdan Gibbs, who's a field mechanic. Brian Fitzgerald, he's also a field mechanic. We've got a medic, Fred Bates, who again priority is medicine, as you'd expect. Then he's got cooking and harvest or gardening as secondary, and he's got labour and harvest as third. So we've also got we've got another field engineer in Ian Anderson, a labourer under Bogdan Reed. We've got 2 Bogdans, a cook under Brian Walker, a labourer Malcolm Gallagher, and another field engineer Michael Fowler. Good. So we've got 8 guys with their assignments, which is fantastic. What are they doing? Oh, they're having a good munch. You can hear them. Right. So what have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3 chairs. So we definitely need a few more chairs. Let's get that. What have we got? Bed-wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 beds. We're okay on beds. Now, does that... I assume that has a... That does have a roof. I just wanted to make sure that does have a roof. Yep, that's good. And we've got the toilet there. Yes. Does it work? Yes. Got a hole in the ground. Perfect. We've got the flag. We're away, basically. So what we need to do, first off, is probably get some chairs. Get those built quickly. We'll get some workstations. They're recommending... Got no kitchen, no sauce station. So, yeah. We know this. Let's go to workbenches. So we'll get a soup kitchen over. We'll do a similar setup to the one we did previously, shall we? Well, let's not have it too close to the tent. It might go up. Canvas and all that. We also need a saw station. We're probably going to build the... Yeah, should we have the saw station? Same location? I don't know. Maybe we can have it... No, you don't want it. Let's have it over here this time. And we probably want a... Oh, dang on. Did I build... That's a field... No, it's a field kitchen. I did pick the right one. That's okay. I thought I picked the wrong one for a moment. That's okay. Right. So what do we need for the... What is that? That is wood we need. So let's get some of these guys harvesting. What we'll do, we'll take the trees from the end of the runway because we need to expand this runway. So we'll get those trees all signed up for harvesting. We get rid of these ones here as well because they're dangerous. We've got some mushrooms and stuff there. Let's grab all that. Loads of mushrooms here as well. Water. Thanks, buddy. We've got sand up here. Okay. We want water, sand, and clay as well. We've got more clay. Oh, sorry, sand here. Let's harvest that. Where's our nearest water supply? We need to definitely find that. Ah, there's one right here under the trees. So harvest that. We've got loads of... What are these? Wild beans. Okay, harvest them as well. Get all the foodstuffs harvested. We can get the seeds and a berry bush. Yeah, we'll have that. Lovely. That's just a bush. So we got 1 water supply. Any more water supplies? Water seems a little bit... Got some more sand and clay here. Perfect. There's a water pond pool there. Good. Again, get these mushrooms. Right, we've got them, give them enough to get on with, haven't we? Which is good. So they should all be, well, not all of them. Some of them are sitting around. That's fine. Right, so we're going to build some chairs. Well, they're off now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We probably need one more for the pilots. So let's get some chairs sitting opposite them. We can have some, like, forced socializing. Yeah, there's nothing worse than going on one of those work things and having to force socialize people. But there we go. We got that done. We can then probably plot where we want our, thank you, where we want our runway. We'll go for the airstrip. Yeah, thank you. We'll cover what the old one was. That is level 2 wide, which is good. How big is level 3? Level 3 wide is there. Okay, well I think it's probably worth, if we go from here then. Going straight for a level 2 sort of size. You can leave, there you go, level 2. And width is there. Thank you. But we're going to have that in mud or dirt, so that'll still be a level 1 runway. But we've got the size of it for a level 2, because all they need to do is clear it. And then what we'll do, we'll get a couple of, we'll get a parking bay there for a level 1 aircraft and get our first aircraft, which will be, of course, the Gloucester Gladiator. Have a look at the aircraft. Oh yes, if you sign up for the newsletter, you get a code so you can get a nice Gloucester Gladiator pre-war paint job. Isn't that nice? So yeah, so airstrip tier 1, you can have the Gloucester Gladiator. No cost, so all you need to do is have the airfield working and a parking spot available, and you can request another Gloucester Gladiator. A Hawker Hurricane will cost you 3 victory points. That requires a size 1 parking slot, so they'll fit into the one we just built. And then you've got the Bristol Blenheim also, but that requires a size 2 parking spot to have the the Beaufighter. We go to a level 2 field, or level 2 runway, which we're kind of halfway there. The Supermarine Spitfire will land on that with a parking bay 1. The Hawker Typhoon, so ground attack. It's got 4 times 20mm cannons, nice, and it can do some bombing as well. That requires a level 1 parking spot, 6 victory points though. The Bristol Blenheim, that requires a level 2, and so obviously a light bomber, which is cool. And then you've got the Bolton Pool Defiant. This is a crazy looking thing. No forward firing guns, it's just got that 4 machine gun turret on the rear. And it requires a level 1 parking bay. A couple of things that weren't in the demo. I'm not sure if the Defiant was. The Tempest was. Hadley Page Hampden was. This was designed for an earlier requirement for a smaller wingspan bomber, which could go into the current hangars that they had available. So yeah, its altitude was slightly limited compared to the later 4-engine bombers of the Lancaster and the Halifax. But still a good aircraft, massive aircraft. The actual size and how tall it stood is huge. We've got the Avro Lancaster and the Westland Lysander, and of course the Gloucester Meteor jet fighter. Looks amazing. Level 1 parking though, but we'll obviously need a level 5 airfield to do that. So we'll get the boys clearing the area for the runway, getting the trees down, and see what we can do. Right, source station is being built. What we also need, of course, is a storage area. So let's get that storage area down here. Let's do it like that, and we'll do everything apart from trash and rubble. Okay. Bit of music, lovely, kicks in. Oh, hang on. Right, from there to there. Okay, I wish we'd have. I wish you could, while it's doing that, and then you switch, you can just about see it until you do that, and then you can't. It's there to there, I think. And then what we can do is build a wall that side, build a wall that side. Yep, and stick a roof on it, and that will be our covered. There we go. Our covered storage. And we'll probably run out of tarp, but there we go. Right, we'll also get another storage area down here. Oh, we won't go too far. We'll pop it there, and that can be for trash and rubble. There we go. Perfect. So that's the dumping ground, basically. Good. So everything, there's no major problems in red that we need to sort out. We've got the field kitchen. Great. We've got the chairs and the beds in place. Good. Everyone has got somewhere to rest, which is good. We've got the supplies being moved into our storage area, keeping them out of the way, and we've got work going on to clear the trees and produce the runway. Fantastic. Right, we can also actually source station. Yeah, can I move that? That's probably not a brilliant place. Can we move the source station? Let's put it back over here. It seems to work when we did it over here, didn't it? So we'll put the source station there, and it's going to take someone to go and actually physically break it down and move it over there. But it's fine. It's going to be a bit of time. That's all. Right, that's the end of the first working day. We haven't achieved much, but we've plotted out where we want to build, and we're going to do a very similar style to we did the first one in the demo. The guys are now just going to have some dinner. These poor guys have got to go all the way over here, but they do have a radio. So, oh, some guy, we didn't finish building some of the chairs. We've got just enough, though, it would seem. Fantastic. Got 3 more chairs ready to go, but good. So they're going to do their leisure time, go to bed, and we'll see them in the morning. Okay, the following day, work's just beginning. I have the scene. We need an extra bed to complete the establish airbase capabilities. So let's get another bed, and we can. They're all. We can get it going sideways. That's fine. Up the middle. We get 2 extra. There we go. So that'll tick that one off. Supplies are being moved over there. Chairs are being built here. They're harvesting the mushrooms, which is fantastic. Right, so field kitchen. We can do so 2 food plus 2 raw water is 5 meals. We can probably look to, if we get 20 meals, or should we get 10 meals and repeat? Get that order in there so the cook can go in. There's the cook there. Once you start moving some things around, he should be able to go and start some food. We've got 20 water and we've got 23 food, so we can start making some rations and food for everyone, so we can stop relying on the shipped in food, and we can have some fresh made stuff from the local vicinity. Good. So they're moving, or maybe we should just build the storage on that. That would have been a lot quicker, wouldn't it? But that's okay. They're getting that done. Is everyone concentrating on that? It does seem so. Work on the runway has paused for the moment while they're moving, shifting things around. Of course, we'll break down this fence and this car for materials. We've got the workbench needing to be moved there as well. Maybe I'll grab you. Can I? Oh, he's on. Okay, interesting. Fred Bates was doing the cooking there. Cooking is he's a level 2, I suppose. That's fine. We do actually have a cook, Brian Walker, but I think he was too busy doing the harvest activities. But that's fine. I say we've got our secondary cook doing the food tonight, which is interesting. We started building the facilities around our storage. Whether or not we'll probably run out of tarp, I'm guessing. We do seem to have quite a lot of tarp, but we'll see how that gets on. I've built quite a big warehouse here, haven't I? Maybe I've gone a bit too big. Yeah, I think maybe I went a bit too big, but we'll see how that gets on. They've almost started moving everything. It's going to be the first 2 days of just shifting things about. Nothing else is really taking place on the base. Obviously cooking's going on. We've harvested these food. They just need to be collected. We're getting water harvest there in the barrels. And that's good. We need that. And food is being cooked, which is good. We've got 16 meals, so that's 2 days worth of food for our crew, which is, well, it's 1 day, isn't it? It's 2 meals. So things are going okay. Base morale is currently at 41.6%. But once we get the airfield up and running, we can quickly boost that with some successful aerial missions. Oh, we've got who's this? Michael Fowler has collapsed. Is exhausted. He doesn't look exhausted. Oh, okay, hang on. Who's our medical guy? Fred Bates. Where are you, Fred? Fred, you're cooking. Can you come and... no, not... Can we get hold of... How do I click on him? Go to... Can you help him out again somehow? Not sure. He's collapsed. He looks fine, though. His vitals look good. He doesn't look overworked. Yeah. Can you just sort of come in here then? Can you do anything with him? You can look at him. Yeah, do your stuff. How do we get him to do medical stuff on the guy? Or was he just collapsed because he's exhausted? So, yeah, he's lost interest and he's gone back to cooking. Okay. Never mind. Good. Right, workbench is moved. Let's get some planks. 20 on repeat. And that's good. Okay, Monday the 19th. More supplies coming in. Which is loads more tarp, I think, and food. Didn't actually set out what we were going to get, but yeah, here they are. Off they go. Thanks to the more supplies, we're going to spend a day moving those back into storage, aren't we? But we're almost there. Look, the walls have gone up, mostly, and the floor is mostly complete. They've got another 40 minutes for their leisure time, listening to the radio and standing around chatting, which is fine, before they can crack on, which most of them will start moving resources. You see, we've got some planks now. It's 90 planks. We can probably reduce that a bit, yeah. Probably have enough for the moment, so we don't need somebody constantly on there. Right, this is where everyone starts moving everything. Okie. What's he building? He's trying to get that wood. Why are you taking that in there? Oh, we could build the other bed. We don't necessarily need that. There's loads of food available. How is this doing? Is it staying? Hopefully, once 92% integrity, 97%. Yeah, we can definitely schedule. Here we go. Oh, it's the work schedules. You can set yourself work schedules. Now, what I'm after is... Oh, we need the minimum of one way and one parking spot before we can choose what they're going to send us. Okay, so we need to get that stuff done. Right. Oh, he's down again. Michael, I might have to dismiss him. I'm not sure what's wrong with him. He keeps collapsing, but his energy and his... He looks good. Our medics can't do anything for him. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Right, work is continuing to clear the runway. Good news, Michael Fowler's back up on his feet, and the roof is going up on our storage. So, look at that. Brilliant. We should now have a storage area which is not going to be impacted by the weather and stuff. So, yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Right, we'll take the roof off like that. Good. So we got a fully enclosed area, so we can start concentrate on this runway. I think actually not having the runway operational already is actually really causing us a bit of grief. So maybe what we can do. I think we over-egged it a bit too much. If we, yeah, if we reduce the size of this, can I grab it? Yeah. Let's do it. So there you go. Level 1 is there. Good, and that will probably be able to get that completed sooner and get some missions done. The trees are far enough back that he can daredevil himself into it. We got a brave and courageous pilot, so yeah, we need just to get that running. But we will continue to work on clearing these trees and getting that runway extended to a level 2 airfield. But I think we just need to get it up and get our first aircraft so we can do some missions, get the morale up, start earning some victory points, because with victory points not only can we buy aircraft, we can also buy extra ground crew, which will be critical if we really want to keep this going. Hopefully Michael has got over his whatever dizziness, whatever problems he was having. Let's cancel that for the moment, because we've got quite a few meals. We've got 61 meals, so we don't need to do any cooking for the moment, and we've got 200 food rations as well. So food-wise, we're not in any problems at all. But what we need to do is eat it up before it actually starts to go bad. 79% there. So yeah, we need to start eating through it. Okay, by Tuesday, almost 4 PM, we've got our workstation for metalwork up. The garden is taking, well, almost there. The parking space is done, and we're almost got the airfield clear. We just need this, the airstrip clear. We just need this rock gone. Will he? I think he'll get it done tonight, and we can order our first aircraft. Yeah, that's what we need. We need to get this up and running quickly. How are we doing for water? We've got 56. We're doing okay. Metal 61. What are we doing for fuel? We've got 20. And repair points or repair 10. Okay. We'll let them do the thing. What we need to do is get some replenishing fuel tanks. They'll get refilled for us, so we don't have to worry about that. How's that rock doing? Almost got that rock away. And that should tick the airfield into the green. Come on. Almost there. Boom. Airstrip is clear. We can order an aircraft. Brilliant. Now, I'm going to order the Gloucester Gladiator pre-war one. David Turner will be the pilot. He looks pre-war pilot as well, doesn't he? Just because that's just a beautiful looking. Right, let's request that then. And he's got a parking spot there. We'll get another parking spot there. We'll get another Gloucester Gladiator, I think. We'll get a camouflaged one as well. So we will go for another parking spot there. There it is. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Our first aircraft. Oh, and I love the paint scheme as well. Right, so the garden's in full swing. Food-wise, we are okay. Bed-wise, we've got plenty of beds. We might 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we've got plenty of chairs. Well, we don't have plenty of chairs, but we've got enough chairs. So with that being put in, we probably need that tree out of the way. So this tree is another designated one to come out of the way. And what we need is, was outdoors, we need replenishing fuel tank. We need 20 cement. Oh, we're not there yet. We need cement. Right, with HQ, we can now choose what we want to get in each month or each week in our deliveries. So we've got fuel, probably yes. Repair parts, probably yes. Food rations, no. We're okay for the moment. Metal, probably yes. Do we want luxury goods? We probably don't need metal because we've got the cars to break down, haven't we? Cement. Sorry, sand would be a good one, and cement if we've got cement. No, okay. Cement, there we go. So get cement instead of food, and we'll get sand instead of metal. Right, that's what we'll go for. Excellent. Fantastic. And we wait for our first mission. We need a brick station as well, apparently. So we'll get that in the offing. Workbenches, brick station. Pop that there when we get time. Right. How much we got in the way of tarp? Where's tarp? 200. Okay, we can start building an officers or flying officers barracks. Just a nice small one. That will be the officers' barracks, basically. Keep the crew and the pilot separate. Good. So it's leisure time, but we are fully available to order a plane. Oh, does that not Interesting. Does it not recognise that the pre-war one is not available for battle? Is that what it's saying? I don't know. Interesting. Huh. Let's have a look. So this Gloucester Gladiator is 10 to 20 in a fight. Oh no, it's exactly the same. It's fine. It's fine. I just wonder, interesting why it hasn't registered that as complete. We'll get the second spot built. We just need a few more planks and complete that, and we'll order a camouflage one, which should tick that over. But we'll do that tomorrow, because obviously it's leisure time and they're about to go to bed anyway. So, yeah, all good stuff. Okay, on the evening of Wednesday the 21st of August, we got a mission. So it does kind of recognise we got an aircraft anyway. Clear Skies Recon Mission. This is your interface to respond to flight missions. Got it. Right. So, got it. We got a plane. We're going to send him up. 96% chance to complete that recon mission. Good luck. Right, off he goes. Brilliant. Our first mission. I really like that paint job. That's really nice. Up, through the trees. Perfect. Oh, we got some things spoiling here. What have we got spoiling? Some resource piles. Food. Okay. Well, they can go and put that in the trash bit down here. We've already got a bit of trash building up. Right. Everyone else sleeps while the mission is underway. Radio messages coming back from David, our pilot. Recon was complete successfully. Everything looks clear. Fantastic. First mission complete. And hopefully he should get down in time to get a bit of sleep as well, so he shouldn't be too tired. Brilliant. Requirements. We still have more planes possible. Well, we haven't completed our second parking spot yet. And we need a brick station, which is, yeah, it's being built. We've got the resources. It's just being built. When it comes to this, we still need a few more planks to be produced. No, yeah, a few more planks to be produced to get that complete. Right. Mission successful. Wait for the... Where's the barrel roll? Or the victory roll? Do we get to see that? Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. So David Turner has completed his first mission. +1 victory point, +10 base confidence, and +5 base mood. Excellent results. Excellent results. Well, come on, David. Get down. Get some sleep. You've still got... Well, you might be able to get an hour's kip. Okay, the next morning, work is away, and they're completing work on the officer's mess. The aircraft, 96% integrity, 100% health, plenty of fuel in there, so that's fine. There's David. How are you doing? You are relatively okay. Mouse is his nickname. He's gone to chat. I'm actually going to... You go to sleep. Go on. You get some extra kip. You flew during the night, so I want you to be on your best come the morning. Right, so we're building the... I want that to take priority, but we need some more wood being completed, which is being completed now. And hopefully they'll take that over to the parking spot. No, you put it in the storage. How many planks we got now? 10. That should be enough. Right. That's on the store station. He says, can I get to it? There we go. let's cancel that out. We've got enough, and you can start either helping get this bit done, or we can get this second parking spot complete as well. Okay, parking spot number 2 is almost complete. And as soon as that's done, we can get... There it is. Order another aircraft. We'll get a Gloucester Gladiator camouflage. And Brian Walker will be our dashing young pilot. Excellent. So that has completed that round of things. The next round of things to do is to build a radio and a source station, which we already have. Craft 5 sets of planks, which we've done numerous of, and harvest 5 trees, which we can get done. Right, our second aircraft has arrived. Right, let's get craft 5 sets of planks. There we go, we'll get that done. Right, second aircraft is here. Here is Brian. That is your bed, Brian. Your compatriot pilot is David, and he is looking a lot better after he's had a nap. Right. Come, David, you can get up and do stuff now. No, he's gone. Okay, fine. We'll leave him to rest. Brian's pitching in, which is good to see. Cool. Right. Have the water supplies restocked? They have. Always need to make sure that one's still refilling. Right. Cool. Right. What we can do then is we want those outdoors. There we go. Probably not there. If we get one, get 2 of them. 2 fuel tanks, and they should be replenishing. Maybe we should put the fuel here. I don't know. Yeah, actually, let's get rid of those. Let's move them. Got it. Thanks. Let's move them down here because the fuel is going to go into the storage, isn't it? So if we put them down here, there we go. It just keeps this area clear for another aircraft parking bay, and maybe another tent. Because if we get bomber crews, we'll have the flight crew in here, we'll have pilots here, and then we can have ground crew in here. You've got to think about these kind of these things. You know, that's what they like. Right. Do we still have these trees listed as to be cut down? They should be. I want them cut down, so they're not interfering with the runway. Yeah, that one needs to go as well. And yeah, probably all these, to be fair. They're right on the edge, aren't they? Those ones can they can have a stay of execution for the moment, but yeah, we'll need to get them cut down. Good. That's almost complete. Are we going to get that complete tonight? No, I don't think we will. But yeah, it's looking good. The floor's done. And tomorrow, I reckon that will be complete. And then we can start moving the pilots into that compartment. Right, one more bit of wood craft, and then there's another tick in the box there. It's our new pilot doing the work. Good old Brian. Are you just going to complete this one? Go on, complete this one. Oh, not quite. Okay. Fine. We'll do that tomorrow. Everyone grab something to eat. We're still not touching the food rations, which is fine. Eating the meals, which we've got. How many meals we got? 10 left. Okay, good. We're still doing okay. Everyone should still have a chair, yes? 6, 7, 8. Where's the other 2? 9. Are we missing somebody? 6, 7, 8, 9. We're missing someone. Ah, somebody's in stores. There we go. It's Bogdan Reed. He's I don't know what he was doing, but he's now grabbing some snacks and having his tea. Cool. And during the middle of the night, midnight in fact, we have a pilot competition. expires in 9 hours. So what I might do is see if they can allow our pilots to sleep during the evening, and just before the end we'll send a pilot up, the best one we have. Okay, on Friday the 23rd we've still got just over an hour, so let's send up a pilot. Who is going to be the best place to do this? They look even Stevens on the score, so David will have a 55% chance of winning, and Brian will have a 55% chance of winning. Let's send David. He looks like a more experienced pilot, and the paint job, if nothing else, should dazzle them. Good luck, David. The good news is he's waited till morning, so he shouldn't miss out on any sleep. Great. I really love that paint scheme. It's really nice. As he clips into our other... Ignore that, that's fine. Right. Other work, we need one more plank being completed on the source station, which Brian was doing yesterday, and he's going to pick up... no, he's not. Come on, I need one more. I need one more, boys. As David goes off to Top Gun. Good. Get one more planks crafted and we can get that objective ticked off. And we need to harvest trees. Are we harvesting trees? We're harvesting trees. Good. Happy days. Once that's complete, that should tick that off. More planes possible. Yes, possible. Yeah, you're quite right. There we go. 5 planks created. Right. Let them cut the trees down. What we can then ask them to do is to harvest that wood there. And the car. We get that cleared down. That is a waste. How are we doing? 52 tarp. Is the roof on? No. Okay. Maybe we need 77 tarp. Of course we do. Of course we do. Do we have any more tarp coming on here? No, we don't. Okay. We want to get that completed. So repair parts, fuel. Let's drop. Let's. I want it all. Right. Let's drop the fuel and get some more tarp. Where's military tarp? Because we should. What's what? Delivery in 3 days. Also require cement, which we have coming, and that should allow us to get those 2 replenishing fuel tanks available. So we should be able to get that complete. Right, almost ready for the competition run. Wish us luck. Good luck. Good luck, David. Good news is morale is up to 75%, which I'm happy to see. Another 3 days until our beans are ready to harvest. Have we got anything else in the... No. I think you can find like wild corn and wild... What's this? This is wild beans. That's good. What are these? More wild beans. But there is like wheat and other things that you... Ah, look here. Wild grain. There we go. So if we can harvest these... Come on, get those harvested. And we can plant some wheat as well, which will help vary the food and dietary requirements, etc., which would be good. Clay there, which should also be good, and sand, get that harvested. But it's not high priority. Good, right. Along those lines, we can also probably get another parking spot done. No, that's the thing. Do we want to go? Have we done in the past in the demo 2 Gloucester Gladiators and a Hurricane? Or should we get a Beaufighter? It just needs a level 2 parking space. We get a Beaufighter, which fighting is 10 to 30. What's the Hurricane's fighting? Oh, 15 to 25. Maneuverability 20 to 35. Okay. Stealthiness 15 to 25. Not as quite stealthy, but it's a little bit better in the fight. But it's an extra victory point. We'll get the Hurricane. We'll get the Hurricane because it's a Hurricane, and it just so happens to be my favourite RAF fighter. So we're going to get a Hurricane. You can't make me decide otherwise. Right, so the tarp is going up, ready to complete the roof for the officers' barracks. And then if we... Oh my god, he won it. Did you actually, David? You are Top Gun Maverick. You deserve a victory roll there. Where are you? I'm leaving... There he is. Yeah, absolutely. Must have been the paint job. Victory. Victory point and 10 base mood. Bloody hell. Can't believe we actually won that. Blimey. That's thrown me. What was I doing? Oh yes, we're going to make sure we've got enough beds, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're good for beds. I think. How many crew members are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 pilots. Yeah, okay, so that's 10. And I did count 11, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we got, okay. Chairs, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, okay. We have just enough to get another pilot in before this becomes available. Good. Just gone 11 o'clock on Friday the 23rd. We've got a light fighter interceptor, 6 hours. Let's leave that. Let's give them a bit of sleep. They can get to about 4 or 5 in the morning before we need to send them up. And hopefully that will allow them to get a bit of rest. So they'll be still usable tomorrow. Okay. Just gone 5 AM. It's time to do the mission. That's not too bad. Right, let's... Brian, 50. We're going to have to send both pilots up, I think. There we go. Both pilots going up. 96% chance of success. Enemy scout reported in our airspace. Intercept now. Off you go, boys. 45 minutes on the clock. There we go. But at least they had a good 6 hours sleep. So, yeah, they should be fairly good. They'll probably be a bit hungry, to be fair. Yeah, he's probably a little bit hungry, but energy-wise, 89%. That's pretty good. Right, scramble, boys. Let's go and get him. So it's Brian's first mission, and you got old Top Gun Ace behind him, making sure he doesn't go astray. Brian here, he was digging clay. He's not happy because if you can you read that? He found some very annoying ants, so he's he's been bitten by ants. Oh, Bri. Oh, he's in a bit of distress, bless him. He's panicking, but that's okay. He's got ants all over him. Don't worry, he'll get them washed off and he'll come back. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Meanwhile, our pilots are engaging that scout plane, and hopefully they can bring it down. And we are getting this parking spot cleared. Getting some planks built, because we're also getting a cement mixer completed, so we make our own cement. Did we order that tarp? I can't remember. Yeah, we did. Good stuff. And that's looking good. So we need cement to complete our fuel tanks. We need to get that done quick because our fuel reserves are only 20. So yeah, yeah. If we get the cement mixer done, see what we need for cement, and that could maybe we'll make our own rather than bring it in. Once we get a roof on this, we'll get those beds. Mission complete. Look at that. Do we get a double? I know I keep doing this every time, but I just love the victory rolls. So successful mission. Here they come. Wow, I love it. Happy days. So Brian Walker, -2 to the aircraft to health. David, -18 to aircraft health. So maybe he took a few hits from the tail gunners. But +1 victory point, 20 base confidence and 15 base mood. Enemy scouts aircraft successfully eliminated. Excellent. Well, it doesn't say scout aircraft actually, it just says scout. It could have been, you know, somebody on a bicycle. But it doesn't matter. He's been eliminated. We got the victory point. And with a bit of wood, we can get that available and get our Hurricane in. Good. Our cement mix is up and running. What do we need for cement? Sand. and raw water. Right, how much do we need for that? 20. Let's get 40 done then. We've got plenty of sand pits around the area. Here we've got sand pits here. Let's get those harvested if we haven't already. It's a little yellow symbol. It's difficult to see on sand. Yeah, get those harvested. We've got some sand coming anyway. We've got water there. Can continue to harvest that. Did I just see a flash of blue up here? No, I didn't. We've got some sand pits here. I think they're already digging those. We'll get the clay as well. Hopefully there's no more ants in that area. That pool is empty. This pool is designed, it's being harvested now. That's good. Good, so we should have the water available and being built. Right, that is almost, what's the time? 3. We might have that complete today. Aircraft-wise, 90%. Hull health 82. That probably needs to be... Yeah, let's grab Brian, where are you? You are harvesting the wheat. Okay, what's the other one doing? The other engineer, he's moving some wood over here. Okay, we'll grab him once he's done that. Ian, drop your wood off. There we go. Can you repair this aircraft? Use some of our repair points, get that done. That one is fine. We don't have to touch that one for the moment. But yeah, I'd like to get that repaired slightly. We're coming down to half fuel. Still should have a mission in her before we get to half fuel. And our integrity is 90%, which is, we can keep working on that. Right, so there he is. He's got his parts. He's going to start doing some maintenance on it. Brilliant. Right, as we come to the evening, everyone's just down tools for lunch and then leisure time for bed. 100% health on this gladiator, so that's back up to fully working order. 1 cement bag. Is that? We've got 5 cement. Okay, so that started to work. So 4 cement's already down there. 6. Okay, I think we can probably change this, and we won't get cement. We'll replace that with repair parts of fuel. So I think fuel's going to be more important. We can get the cement ourselves. That's not the problem. The other thing is, we've got another aircraft bay done. So let me just double check. We've got 8 and 2. Yeah, we did double check. We have got enough room for 11. So let's spend our points and get a Hawker Hurricane. Owen Walker will join us in his beautiful Hawker Hurricane. Yes. And then we are pretty much there. 2 days until... Is that water? Yeah, it's water. Just drop it on the path, that's fine. I can hear the Merlin engine as the Hurricane comes in. Look at that. Welcome, buddy. Just in time to go to bed. Park up, grab yourself a snack, and then hit the sack. There we go. Beautiful. So, 3 aircraft at RAF Litchfield. We're up and running. Hawker Hurricane and 2 Gloucester Gladiators. We've got the replenishment fuel tanks being built. We'll probably get another one of those. Probably have a whole stack of them, to be fair. We've got resources here, which are these. These are food, which is going off. Okay. We did have a spare bed, and yes, we did have a spare bed. Good. So we've got the everyone's got a place to stay, which is grand. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we've got enough chairs as well. Perfect. So I think that's a good place to leave episode 1. We've coming up to end of, was it week 2? I think. I wanted to skip through a lot of this because you've seen it all in the demo before we start getting to some of the later stages. So we should get a shipment from HQ in the next day or 2, and that should be able to complete our flying officers barracks, when we can move the beds into there so we can get the pilots sleeping in that room. We can have more ground crew. 3 aircraft, the Hawker Hurricane, and 2 Gloucester Gladiators, one with a beautiful pre-war paint job, which I absolutely adore. We've got a little garden up and running. We're just far more efficient than we did when in the demo. We've got a fully enclosed, storage area where the rations will not degrade, and also let the properly stored, no degradation. I'm not sure, it's degrading slightly, so maybe it's not properly stored. Maybe we need walls or something. But we just got basically, if I bring the roof on, there you go. We just got open sides, but it's dry should it rain. So that's the theory there. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. We've completed 3 missions. David, our oldest pilot, is the Top Gun as well. So things are good, and we've got lots to aim for. Lots to aim for when we've got probably the Blenheim next, or maybe a Beaufighter. Should we go for a Beaufighter? Because they look pretty handy. It can do a little bit of bombing. It can do a little bit of transportation as well. So yeah, we'll maybe go for a Beaufighter. I'll be happy with that. But yeah, there's so much. I just want to keep going. But we'll leave it there for now. Thanks ever so much for watching. I hope you continue to enjoy Ground of Aces, and we'll explore the later stages as soon as we can. But yeah, thoughts and comments in the section below as always, and thanks for getting to this far. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.